Now more than ever before, small business owners need help in different areas of business management, including dealing with legal issues. Even if you have a small budget and a small team, or even no team, as a small business owner, you can certainly benefit from having access to a law firm for all your personal and business needs at the lowest possible cost. That's why today I invited a special guest expert, Jane Lehman, to talk about legal protection for small business owners.
Grow your wealth, live on your terms.
Hello, powerful people. Welcome to the More Money with Millen, a show that is a kind of operating manual for having more money, making your money work for you, and creating your rich life. I'm Millen Livis, the host of the show and holistic financial independence mentor. I help people who struggle with money worries to have more money with less risk and less stress. Sadly, a lot of people these days, especially women, feel that their money situation is out of control. They struggle with constant money worries and anxiety about their financial future. Look, I was divorced, broke, and deeply depressed, yet managed to turn my life around. So I know that you can fix your money problems so that you control your money instead of your money controlling you. That's my zone of expertise. If you want to fix the problems that cause your money problems and to map your path to financial independence, you've got to book your complimentary Never Worry About Money Again strategy session with me. And here's the link for you to book this session. Again, it's complimentary, so grab this link and I would be happy to see you at the session. All right, so now let's talk about legal protection for small business owners. Welcome, Jane. Great to have you here. Good morning.
Thank you
good
so
morning.
much for
Good
having
afternoon.
me. Yeah, morning here.
Yes, I'm very happy to have you because I know how important your services are, because I am one of those business owners who are using your services. Mm-hmm. So let's start, but before, I would like to introduce you to our audience so they will know why you are a guest today on this show.
Absolutely.
So Jane Lehman, after 30 years career as a professional musician, became a certified mediator and then was introduced to the company called LegalShield. She now has been with LegalShield for 14 years, where she empowers and protects small business owners and their employees. So this is fascinating, you know, going from being a professional musician for many, many years, living in Europe. I know that you lived in Germany for many years, and then coming back to the US and working with LegalShield as a service provider and a consultant, right? So I have a few questions for you, Jane, obviously, and I would like to start with this one. Your transition from being professional musician for many years to being a LegalShield service provider is a very unusual transition, I will say, right? So why did you choose LegalShield?
Well, in between being a musician and learning about LegalShield, I became a certified mediator. And I was often in situations in courts where I saw people who were there but had never been able to talk to an attorney about anything. And it just made sense. When I saw the company and got the services for my own business, I also saw the need for everyone else to know about these services. And you know, we are celebrating our 50th year in business this year, so we're not new.
Wow. I didn't realize that LegalShield is in business for 50 years. That's a long way to go. So you're using your services as a business owner and also as a service provider of the services, right? As a consultant for them.
Absolutely. And it wasn't until a little while after that that I saw the need that everyone really should have access to attorneys that we don't have in the United States, especially. And we work in the United States and Canada.
Okay, and any particular case maybe that comes to mind when you notice how critical this service was for business owner when they got into some legal jam, and having LegalShield was really a godsend help.
Oh, all the time. I could sit here for hours, and I know we don't have that much time, but it starts with what we're trying to do is help small business owners, help families. That's where the employees come in, but help them get the legal consultation and advice they need every day, anytime they need it, so they avoid getting into bad situations. That's what it's really about, is the preventive side of it. We want you to get good advice before things happen. And that's what we're really all about. So it's from the foundation up.
I love that, because it's much more costly to deal with legal issues versus preventing the legal issues. So that's a really important aspect of the service. So can you tell me how LegalShield can help small business owners save money? Because this show actually about having more money, saving more money. So how this service can help business owners save more money?
Well, I know we had talked about this. It starts from the very beginning. The moment a person has an idea that they'd like to go into business, we save them money right from the beginning by giving them consultation up front as to what type of business do they want to form. And they'll get all of this legal advice. Our attorneys will also file all of the paperwork for an LLC, for example. They'll get a great start right there. And then we're there to help them save money on just legal costs. We know that even the smallest business, I'm a small business owner, I work alone, and I need attorneys the same way a large corporation does sometimes. I need to pick up the phone and say, what do I need to do here? What do I need to do with that? And this is what we do. We give that small business owner the same ability, the same quality of attorneys. These are highly qualified attorneys with an average of 20 years experience. We're not giving you paralegals or secretaries to talk to. So right off the bat, we're helping you with the consultation side. We will write collection letters. We take care of just a plethora of things that every small business owner needs, from hiring and firing, employee handbook, vendor issues, customer issues. We're there for anything that comes your way. Does that make sense?
That's fantastic. That's absolutely fantastic. I love that you give consultation regarding choice of legal entity, because a lot of business owners, they just jump into business without really thinking, number one, that it's important to have a business entity that protects you, protects your personal assets, etc., right? Protects you from liability for certain things. And also choosing the right entity is very important. And to be able to get on a phone and ask any questions regarding your business, this is amazing. I'm just really follow up on this, on the answer that you shared with us. If someone wants to protect the brand, right? Have what is it when you have trademark certain name or certain brand, is it kind of service that so the LegalShield also can help with, right?
Yes, we have different business plans, and so in these plans for business, for trademarks, for patents, we will do all of these kind of things as well. So it's very comprehensive.
Okay, and so this service is kind of like a membership, right? It's a monthly fee that you pay, just like any insurance, pretty much. It's a legal insurance, pretty much, right? And it's a that's membership-based setup.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a membership-based, but we are not an insurance, because we're there right now. We're not waiting for you don't have to wait for something bad to happen with LegalShield. We want you to call us now. And you can call us as often as you need to. Your rates are not going up. We don't raise our rates on existing clients. And it just enables that business owner to know that backing, we've got your back at all times. No matter if it's just a small question or maybe you're being sued. If it goes to that, we have a trial defense package too. And we, like I said, we've got the whole entity. So without LegalShield, you're just this business owner sitting there. With LegalShield, you have cyber protection, which we also have for business. You have your legal department, and then you also have the consultative side. There's business consultation services also available. So we've got the whole package for a business owner to be able to afford it and run their business without that worry of everything that could happen.
I cannot emphasize enough how important this is. Maybe because I am already using these services for many years, and I use the various aspects of LegalShield services. I also know, and I would like you to confirm that you sign up based on your state because the laws are different in different states, right? And you get consultation from the local representative of the LegalShield, so they know the local laws, business laws that pertain to particular state, and they will give you adequate advice based on your location, where your business is located, right?
Well, you can also get advice out of state. We have plans that cover, because some businesses are in 2 or 3 states or multiple states. You are covered nationwide with LegalShield. I think I mentioned to you that I was once sued from another state 1,500 miles away. And thanks to LegalShield, I never left home, and they won that case for me. It was a frivolous lawsuit that never should have happened. But we're in America, and anybody can sue anyone. And, I thought, I'm such a nice guy. Who would ever sue me? Well, this woman turned around, even though she was at fault. And boy, was I glad to have LegalShield. I don't know what I would have done without it. So.
Yeah, earlier I asked you about case study. You're the case study, right? Because that's why you were attracted to.
Right. In this case, I was the case study. There are many, many case studies, though. I get calls from clients often on how the attorneys have helped them. There are several things about LegalShield that you should know, that we take away the worry, the reason people don't call lawyers. And the reason people don't call lawyers, number one, they're too expensive. Number two, they're not responsive, and no one holds them accountable. Well, they are very affordable with LegalShield. They are responsive because they are under contract with LegalShield. They have to call you back within a business day. You're not waiting weeks wondering, is this attorney even calling me back? And if something would happen, because it is human beings, that's when you call me or you call LegalShield and say, hey, this attorney didn't call me. So they're being held accountable as well. And the wheels turn quickly when something like that ever happens, which thank goodness it doesn't happen often. But LegalShield gets immediately involved and says, what's going on here? Because they know that these law firms are under contract to do certain things for us, the clients. And it makes the whole thing run so smoothly.
Yeah, that's a very good point, because accountability is very important. And sometimes when you don't have an attorney who is accountable to anyone else, and some of them have plenty of clients, you can wait and waste a lot of time. So it's a very, very important aspect, because I know that when I used to call LegalShield for some services, it was a certain period of time when attorney calls you back, and I love this. I absolutely love this.
Yes.
Okay, so this, like I said, this show is about having more money. So I would like to ask you, can small business owners receive additional income from being associated with LegalShield? Can you just share this,
Absolutely,
with us?
Millen, just about every one of us in LegalShield has another business or has another job when they first come in, because they didn't even know what LegalShield was. So absolutely, yes. I have quite a few people that are in the insurance industry, the financial industry, real estate industry. There are medical professionals, airline pilots. There's every area you can think of, and they see the value in this. And if they're going, it's just like telling someone about a good restaurant you went to or a good movie you saw. Why? Where you don't get any compensation. Here, yes, you can get compensated for simply sharing the message. So it's a beautiful way to earn build residual income. That's what I'm doing. If I, God forbid, if I pass away tomorrow, my children will continue getting the money that I've earned and am still earning. It doesn't stop.
Wow, so it's actually is passed over to your family members, right?
Yes, it will
This
be
is
willed
amazing.
onto your family. Yes, and that goes for
So
up to
and
2 generations.
Oh wow, I can tell you that I am using LegalShield for many years now, but I never heard and never got involved into the additional income side of this business, right? Into business of LegalShield. So if you could expand a little bit on your answer and tell people how, for example, what kind of range of income, how, what kind of work is expected for them. And when I say work, is like what activities they will need to assume. Because, for example, we have some people who have already businesses, and if they want to add this as additional income, how they can plan their time for this opportunity. So just expand on this, if you may.
One of the things we know is that business owners are very busy, and busy people can always fit something else in. It's just the way it works. The busier you are, the more time you seem to have, right? And so we say at the beginning, you may only have 5 hours a week. That can get you started, and you can earn anywhere from, if some people just want to come in and start earning $500 extra a month. That can cover grocery bills for a small family, or, well, nowadays, no, it can't. That covers one meal. No, but your earning potential is unlimited. And not to boast about what we do, because we don't want to make claims that we shouldn't, but I know people who are earning $1 million a year. So it's a matter of, now these people do only LegalShield, of course, and they've been doing it for many years, but the income potential is incredible. I have one friend in North Carolina. It was a couple. They had just opened their 6th law practice. He was a lawyer, and they learned about LegalShield, and they turned to each other and said, why are we working so hard? We could help more people with these services than we have with our 6 law practices. They sold the entire law practice and came solely into LegalShield.
Wow.
And it gave them their life back, because of course he had a large client base. He reached out to everyone and said, I have these services I can now provide for you. And of course, he became a millionaire earner very quickly. But that's not the norm. I am not a millionaire, but I've been with the company 14 years. I've built a solid residual income that if tomorrow I take off for 2 weeks, it doesn't matter. If I take off for a month, it doesn't matter. I know people who have taken off to take care of ailing parents, knowing their LegalShield is still paying them. And it's such a peace of mind and powerful feeling.
That's absolutely incredible. You see, I only used one aspect of LegalShield. I never got involved into this business, and I'm definitely interested. I want to learn more, and we'll talk about this. And I want all people who are watching us right now and hearing us to know that this is a very interesting opportunity to contemplate if you want additional income, because you will be serving other people with a very, very important aspect of their business life and personal life, because LegalShield is not only for businesses, your personal legal interest can be served as well, right? Because I use it for business and for personal matters, and you can earn additional stream of income. Why not, right? So I always talk about multiple streams of income. And if it will take you a couple of hours a week to work on this stream of income, it's a good deal. It's a very good deal. So Jane, what you shared with us is really, really invaluable. And I want people to know how they can learn more about this opportunity and how they can get in touch with you. So if you could just tell us a little bit about that.
Well, the best ways to contact me are on LinkedIn, and I'm Jane Lehman 1, the number 1. we'll put these, I take it, we'll put these in the comments or chat later. So on LinkedIn, am I allowed to give a phone number? I'd love to receive text or phone calls. Is that allowed on your show?
Yeah,
So,
you can give the phone number. Yes, absolutely.
Okay, I can be, because email, I'm so inundated with email, things go past me. There's so much junk mail. So I prefer text or phone call, 810-333-3442. Again, that was 810-333-3442. And that's all on LinkedIn as well. All of my information's on LinkedIn that they can get a hold of me. And I would love to hear from you. They can also, I believe you have a link they can go to if they'd like to just watch a very short video about what we do. There you go. And I know you'll put that in the comments later as well, correct? Okay.
Yes, yes. So we will share this information in the comments and in the description to this video. And thank you so much, Jane. Thank you for being my guest today. Thank you for sharing this really, really great information about this very important company and services that they offer to people. And thank you, everybody who is watching us today. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. Really appreciate that.